welcome to Saturday Night Karaoke. My name is Chuck Tomasi, and I am so glad you are here. Just pushing the buttons, making sure everything's going the way we want. Oh, I had to kind of rush to get this going. The hour snuck up on me, and I don't know what happened. Suddenly, I look at my clock and go, it's 10 minutes to go. Now, I have a lot of stuff done ahead of time, but for some reason, I still feel unprepared on this one. I'm not sure why. Just glancing around, making sure the monitors are working, the broadcast is working. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. We had an interesting week at work. Thursday it was. We had our employee 2021 kickoff. So it's the beginning of the year. We usually have our quarterly all-hands meeting after we do our earnings announcement at work. And they did things a little different. Obviously, it was virtual this year, again, for about the fourth quarter in a row. And we had a closing act of Sheryl Crow, which was kind of cool. She was live, talking to her webcam. Her kids were in the room off camera. One of them fixed the audio. We were connected via Zoom, and they were broadcasting that through our corporate Facebook site. So that was real fun. I'm not going to be singing any Sheryl Crow tonight, but if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you know what I did there. Did you guys all see the picture that Glenn Stevens did about 10 minutes after we finished last week? I got to show this to you. This is pretty funny. Look at that. I had the green director's chair sitting there really so I wouldn't walk into the words because this is all green screen. The chair is there to keep me from getting in the way. And, you leave an empty chair open and Bernie Sanders shows up. Didn't see him sitting there, but it certainly was funny. I had to laugh. That was by far the favorite Bernie meme that I've seen yet. So thank you, Glenn, for that. Very much appreciated. Let me see if I can get the cameras and whatnot to go back where we were. And of course not. Let's see. There we go. All right. We have a number of songs in the way tonight in the lineup. Not in the way. There's a lot of things that are in the way around here, aside from chair. Notice the chair is not in the shot tonight, so no Bernie tonight. Thank you, Glenn. That was a lot of fun. We've got Jesus Jones right here, right now. I don't know why this song popped in my head earlier this week, but I said, let's give it a try. So I have been listening to it and practicing throughout the week. I'll do my best. This is not one of my top songs, but, you get a song stuck in your head, you let her go. Followed by Let It Be by the Beatles, I Shot the Sheriff by Eric Clapton, and closing out with Pleasant Valley Sunday by the Monkees. Before we do that, though, we need our first trivia question. First trivia question is related to Sheryl Crow. See, there was a tie-in with that story. Which of Sheryl Crow's hit singles was adapted from the poem Fun by Win Cooper? Win Cooper had a poem called Fun. Shouldn't take too much thought to get to the answer on this one. Was it Soak Up the Sun, Leaving Las Vegas, If It Makes You Happy, or All I Want to Do? Okay, there's a couple that could fall into that. Think of the word fun and which one of these songs has fun in the lyrics. And while you're thinking about that and putting your answers in the live chat, if you're watching live, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, same time every Saturday for, the last 9.5 months, we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep going. There's no end to this in sight. Well, okay, there is an end in sight for the COVID situation, but I don't have an end in sight for karaoke. Let's get started with our first song right here, right now. Let's sing it right here, right now.
Woman on the radio talks about revolution when it's already passed her by. Bob Dylan didn't have this to sing about. You know it feels good just to be alive. I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this. Right. I saw the decade in, when it seemed the world would change in the blink of an eye. And if anything, then there's your sign of the times I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this right here, right now.
Just jam out to this part. It's a lot of fun.
I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this right here, right now. There is no other place I want to be. Right here, right now. Watching the world wake up from history. Right here, right now. There is no other place I want to be.
Ain't it the truth?
Right here, right now. Watching the world wake up from history. Right here, right now. There is no other place I want to be. Right here, right now. Watching the world wake up.
I know the backup singers didn't know that there's no wake up from history on the end of that one. But hey, that's the way it goes. A lot of fun. Let's check that one off, and we'll move on to the next song after we give you the answer to your trivia question. Which of Sheryl Crow's hit singles was adapted from the poem Fun by Win Cooper? The answer is, let's see if anybody got it. Looking through the answers, didn't see it. All I Want to Do. It's adapted by the poem Fun by Win Cooper. Sheryl Crow had written music for the song, but was unhappy with her original lyrics. Her producer brought her 10 random books of poetry, and Crow adapted Fun to accompany the music. Cooper is listed as the co-writer and receives royalties from the song. So we were putting comments in our chat, but I don't think they were getting back to Sheryl. But everybody loved her. That was awesome. We had an audience of about 7,000 people watching that. These were just our employees having fun with this. So it was very much appreciated. Monday, we have another special guest coming in. I'm not sure what the occasion is for this, but we've got Barack Obama who's going to be speaking to us. So, you got to give credit to our CEO, Bill McDermott. He doesn't mess around small with anything. He goes big. Feel very fortunate, and boy, the company sure has changed a lot since I started 10 and a half years ago in mid-2010. We had under 200 employees. Now we got over 13,000. So that says something. We've had a lot of growth, and it's a wonderful feeling, wonderful blessing to be able to take part in that. And I get to do basically this kind of thing for work. I make webinars. I talk about our software platform to developers using the same software, the same camera, the same studio that I'm using right here. So, you can't get better than taking your hobby to work, and they find value in it and decide to pay you. So, my boss asked me on Friday, he says, "You got anything planned for the weekend?" I said, "Same usual plans. Going to record a podcast, produce another podcast, do live karaoke." And he said, "You're going to do anything else?" I said, "No, because that's the fun stuff. And when I do it at work, it's still fun." So have a lot of fun with this. It is very, very fortunate to do this. Let's do some birthday shout-outs while we're here. Saturday. It is Saturday, January 30th today. And as I look at the trusty Facebook birthday calendar, I see Aaron Frisbee, Kim Brungraber, Chris Copeland, and Rob Greenlee. Some of those people I know from podcasting, some from other aspects of my life. Happy birthday today, if you happen to be watching. I don't know. There should be some sort of audio tag that says, "Hey, you were mentioned on this live karaoke thing." Apologies for the voice. I've got a little bit of a allergy thing going on today. My Allegra didn't kick in or something. I don't know what's going on, but we'll get through this. Tomorrow, one birthday on the 31st that I have on my records, and that is Jeff Deal back at Appleton, former church friend. Monday the 1st. Oh my, we're into February already. What in the world has happened to the month? Brian Weber, Michael Larson on Groundhog Day on Tuesday. We have 3. Ginger Jakeway, who's my son-in-law's mom. So Julie's mother-in-law, Ginger. Happy birthday to her. Gary Lindros from the podcasting world in Florida down there. And Mark Hunt, former coworker that used to work with about 20 years ago, and just spoke with his former boss when we worked together last weekend. So I will admit that this whole COVID thing has me doing more phone calls to family and friends. Love to talk to you, catch up with you if you're up for it. Let's spend some time together. Wednesday the 3rd, Mark Trubel, Chris Froze, Mark Willman, and Terry Taylor. Wow, there's some awesome people this week. Marilyn Eben and Bill Marlowe and Mark Bailey are on the 4th, and Friday, rounding out our week. I'll have more for you next week. Friday, we have 6 birthdays. Stephen Ely, Maggie Bonham, Jamie Rusky Voster, Chris Terzian, Sherry Solomon Skalf, and former coworker Tom Radel. So happy birthday to all of you. If it's not your birthday, no. If it is your birthday and you're not on the calendar, see, you get rushed at the end to do this show and just strange things happen. If it's your birthday and you're not on the calendar, happy birthday to you. Wish you all the best. Congratulations on making it another year. And let's do it again. I'll give you another shout out same time next year. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Let's go on to our second song, Let It Be by the Beatles. Any clever comments in here? Yeah, we got Megan, we've got Barack Obama, who's going to be live on a Zoom at work on Monday. So that'll be interesting. And fortunately, nobody scheduled an appointment, a meeting right over that like they usually do. It's like, hey, we've got this all hands. Oh, we need you for this meeting. You think all hands would take priority.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
Well, that was fun. Gotta love a Beatles song every once in a while. And that brings us to the disclaimer. If you probably noticed on that first song, it said, and if anything, then there's your sign of the times is the real words. And they said, there's your sound of the times. That doesn't even make sense. Now, I did find another version of that song in karaoke, and it did say sign of the times. But my problem with that one is that they didn't have the 3 chorus calls at the end. It was 1. I went, I'm not saying it was too short. That doesn't work. Let's sing the song the way it was meant to be sung, but I'll put in the right words. So if you notice some of the words aren't what you grew up with, and you go, wait a minute, I had the liner notes, I had the words on the jacket, whatever it was, I know the words to this song, and they don't line up, that's why. It's because we're getting somebody's translation, and sometimes they're not always right. So I'm at the mercy of YouTube. This is not my videos. I just index them, catalog, and make an app out of them. I made the karaoke app that we're using tonight. You are free to use it if you like. It's totally available. I'm not going to sell your email address or anything. I do this out of the goodness of my heart. You can find it over at bit.ly, bit.ly/SN-sing. And if you use the room code when it says, hey, you want to join a party? You click join and you go to VBBF. Now you can create your own parties, whether you want to be a solo party and just sing to yourself, or you want to have a group of friends around the house that you trust and you know they're COVID-free. Fine. Have them over, sing some songs. But if you want to influence what I'm singing, you go and enter VBBF. It doesn't stand for anything. It's 4 random characters that the system generated for me. So if you're wondering where that came from, that's where it came from. Go and look at my favorites list and upvote some of that stuff, or put some of the requests in there. So there's hundreds of songs in there. I would love for you to go in and add some requests, and I will sing them for you. We'll have a request night. In fact, that's probably what we're going to be doing at our conference in May. One of the activities was, hey, let's get Chuck to sing karaoke for charity. So I don't know how long this will go, but I could do 3 or 4 hours, maybe. I don't know what's in store. But the software is already there to take care of this feature, which I thought was kind of fun. That's not what I built it for, but it will work perfectly for that. On this day in history, this is the 30th day of the year, of course, because it's January 30th, and there are 335 days remaining. Let's do a couple of interesting facts from history events. It was on this day in 1847 that Yerba Buena, California. Anybody know where that is? Well, if you know where Yerba Buena Island is in the San Francisco Harbor, where the Bay Bridge goes over, yeah. Yerba Buena, California was renamed to San Francisco on this date in 1847. 159 years ago today, the first American ironclad warship, the USS Monitor, is launched. Pretty cool stuff if you're into history. It was 52 years ago today that the Beatles, kind of tie in with that last song, their last public performance on the roof of Apple Records in London. I'm sure we've all seen pictures or videos of that. Yep, the impromptu concert is broken up by the police. Not the band The Police, the actual law enforcement people. That would have been funny if Gordon Sumner was there. That same date in 1982, Richard Skrenta writes the first PC virus code. Curse you, Richard Skrenta, and all the who's followed him. It was 400 lines long and disguised as an Apple boot program called Elk Cloner. Sounds like another piece of the pie on Trivial Pursuit. Let's get to the birthdays of celebrities and other influential people. German-American violinist and composer Charles Martin Loeffler was born on this date in 1861. Walter Darmosh, the German-American conductor and composer, was born the same date in 1862, 1 year later exactly. American jazz trumpet player Roy Eldridge was born 110 years ago today. And Dick Martin, remember Laugh-In with Rowan and Martin? Well, this is the Martin, Dick Martin. American comedian, actor, and director he was born 99 years ago. He would have been as old as the Queen's husband, Philip. He's 99 this year. Douglas Engelbart. I know computer nerds will recognize this name. He's the man who invented the computer mouse. Yes, he was born today in 1925. I don't believe he's still alive, or he would be 96 today. Also born that same date in 1930, American actor and author Gene Hackman. Yay. English actress Vanessa Redgrave was born today in 1937. English drummer, singer, songwriter, producer, actor Phil Collins. I should have sang a Phil Collins song tonight. We got that. We'll bring that up. Let me know what you want to hear. Put it in the comments or send me an email or write me a note later. We've got lots of Phil Collins that I could do. We got lots of Phil Collins I can't do either. He's 70 today. Happy birthday, Phil Collins. You know, it's funny when you're growing up and these people seem much, much older. And then you get older and you go, wow, that's not that much older than me. Okay. Now, I'm not that close to 70. Those of you who went to high school with me know how old I am. Also born that same date in 1959, American entertainer Jody Watley. Jody Watley. She had a hit in the 80s, I'm Looking for a New Love. Not going to sing that one either. That's our history lesson for January 30th, 2021. Thank you for participating. Let's get on with the third song now that we're done with the history segment. Any more clever comments in here? Just some applause. Thank you very much. See if there's anybody watching over on YouTube. We had somebody pop in and leave with no comment. So, oh well. I'm going to clear the title on the thing so we don't have that messing up our lyrics and we can see everything as it needs to go. Let's play song number 3.
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot no deputy. All around in my hometown, they're trying to track me down. They say they want to bring me in guilty for the killing of the deputy, for the life of a deputy. But I say,
Sing it with me.
I shot the sheriff, but I swear it was in self-defense. I shot the sheriff, and they say it is a capital offense. Sheriff John Brown always hated me for what I do not know. Every time that I plant a seed, he said, kill it before it grows. He said, kill it before it grows. I say, I shot the sheriff, but I swear it was in self-defense. self-defense. Freedom came my day, one day, sorry. And I started out of town, yeah. All of a sudden I see Sheriff John Brown aiming to shoot me down. So I shot him down. But I say, I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy.
Wasn't me, can't prove it.
I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy.
He was dead when I got there, I swear.
Reflexes got the better of me, and what is to be must be. Every day the bucket goes to the well, but one day the bottom will drop out. Yes, one day the bottom will drop out. But I say, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Oh, no, no. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot no deputy.
Let's jam out with me at the last part of this. Glenn wanted to hear the Jamaican, the Bob Marley version next time. I got something to tell you. So last night, Donna and I were pulling up random songs from the 40,000 or so that are in the library on this app. And she just puts in like a random set of characters. We had heard, we were kind of flipping between two karaoke channels. One that was live streaming just song after song after song from the 80s. And the stuff that we were deciding to choose for ourselves. Well, one of them came up with Cher's If I Could Turn Back Time. So she types into the search bar on my app, Cher. And not only did we get songs from the artist Cher, but we also got songs with Cher in the words, like teacher or preacher, because it's got CHER at the end. Sure, it'll work. And band names with CHER in them somewhere. And I haven't heard most of these songs. Well, I'm not going to get into the details, but we were making up. I'd never heard these before, so I'd do one as like Elvis. Even though it wasn't enough a song. I would do one with a Jamaican accent. I would do one with a sort of a messed up Russian Transylvania accent. It was just pure unadulterated fun. When you don't have a clue what the song is, you kind of pick it up from the backing music. Well, when there's no backing music in some of these parts, because some songs lead in and there's nothing while the artist is doing their intro, I might have turned one into a rap song. It's just, it was a whole lot of fun. Many of the lyrics, though, were really, let's just say they would get an explicit tag if they were here. And usually by the time we got to that part, we went, whoa, 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 we're going to stop that song now. We're not going to sing anymore, because now it was fun. So try that sometime. If you want to have some fun, just type in 4 letters like TRU. Just don't do love, because like every third song has love in the title somewhere. It's a whole lot of fun. That was our fun for last night. Quick reminder, if you want to catch me doing this and you're watching this and it's not live, Saturday, 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern. Love to see it. Megan was jamming along. Sugar Hill Gang. I do have a version of Rapper's Delight, which is probably the most famous Sugar Hill Gang song. But it's not, I'm just going to say it's not right. Okay, I know that song front to back from playing it at the roller rink so many times, but I haven't found the ideal one yet. If I can, I will get there. There are some explicit parts in there, but they cleverly edited them out. The second and final trivia question tonight. What instrument is used by the... I expect you people to get this. Okay. What instrument is used by the indigenous people of Australia to accompany ceremonial dancing and singing? Is it the yabahar? Is it the didgeridoo? Is it the hydraulophone or the zeusophone? I suspect one or more of those terms may be made up. I did not research the incorrect answers, but you give your answer while I'm singing out the Monkees on this final song. Mike's got it.
The local rock group down the street is trying hard to learn their song. They serenade the weekend squire who just came out to mow his lawn. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday, charcoal burning everywhere, rows of houses that are all the same, and no one seems to care. See Mrs. Gray, she's proud today because her roses are in bloom. And Mr. Green, he's so serene, he's got a TV in every room. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday, here in Status Symbol Land. Mothers complain about how hard life is, and the kids just don't understand. Creature comfort goes, they only numb my soul and make it hard for me to see. My thoughts all seem to stray to places far away. I need a change of scenery.
You can sing this part.
Another Pleasant Valley Sunday, charcoal burning everywhere. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday, here in Status Symbol Land. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday, another Pleasant Valley Sunday, another Pleasant Valley Sunday.
And it will be Sunday tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Another day off for the weekend. Check that off. And you're all dying to know. Thanks. Excellent tatas. Would they be a bodacious set of tatas, Glenn? Some of you may remember the reference for that. Let's see. The answer to the trivia question. What instrument is used by the indigenous people of Australia to accompany ceremonial dancing and singing? Well, it's not karaoke. It is the didgeridoo. It's a wind instrument developed by indigenous Australians within the last 1,500 years and still in widespread use today. It has that unique sound. You'd know it if you heard it. Wow, 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 wow. It's often used to accompany ceremonial dancing and singing. I think it's a cool instrument. See if you can find me a song to sing that has that in there. There's a challenge for you. I know we can find songs with violins and bagpipes and lots of pop songs we could sing for karaoke, but the didgeridoo, there's a challenge. Mike wasn't going to comment. All right, I am already planning for next week. I have a song in mind that I think will surprise you, so don't miss it. See you again here next week, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to keep doing this until we run out of songs. How's that? There's a big library, and apparently Donna keeps surprising me with some other ones. So until then, take care, be safe, and I look forward to seeing you again here next week. Thanks for showing up live. So long.